How's it going, guys? This is a new unboxing for you. This is the Corsair Gaming K70 RGB. This is the Cherry MX Red version. Now this could be replacing my Gigabyte Avia Osmium that I'm using at the moment. It's a really good keyboard, but I'm just going to try this one out for a bit, see if I like it, and could be replacing it. So, at the moment I've got like this RGB kind of mouse thing going on. That's my cheap one there. It's the ULA. And I've got the Roccat NIF, which is like another kind of RGB mouse. So it's all about RGB these days. So I thought I'd try it out with the keyboard as well. Don't know if it's too distracting, but I'll see how I get on. Anyway, this is the front of the box there. As you can see, got a picture of the keyboard on it. It tells you that's a genuine Cherry MX switch. And that's the side there. Gives you some information like fast, precise, blah 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 blah. Tells you a rundown of the actual specs and stuff like that. The side there doesn't really say much. Just got K70 RGB written there, and exactly the same on that side. And then you've got the back. So the back gives you some information. If you are picking it up in a shop, maybe you can read it. It tells you, got a few different features there. So it tells you that's got aluminium platform. Now this is quite expensive. I think a general retail price in the shops is about £150, and they do, and it's mainly I think because of the aluminium construction. It's a very solid keyboard, and they do a cheaper version of the keyboard called the Corsair Strafe, which you can get an RGB as well. I think it's about 20 or £30 cheaper or something like that. But the difference is it doesn't have the aluminium construction. It's actually a plastic. It is quite a decent, hard plastic, similar to my Avia Osmium, so you probably would be happy with that. I don't think it comes with a wrist rest either. Could be wrong, but this one does come with a rubberized wrist rest. Alright, so as you can see there, it's got like a BIOS and polling rate selector mode as well. It does have a USB pass-through, which you have to plug in two USBs to use it. Just going to open it up and then see what we got in the box. So I have already opened it up before, so this isn't the first. Okay. There we go. So the first thing you see is the actual Corsair RGB keyboard there, in the aluminium finish. And then I'm just going to pull this out. All the cable out there, and then inside the box, just get these two things out. What's that? Alright, so inside the box you've got the wrist rest, so we'll have a look at this first. There you go. So the wrist rest is made out of a rubberized finish, and it's about 2 inches wide. I think it'd be quite comfortable, really. Not much to it. That's the wrist rest. It just clips onto the bottom. You get the Corsair K70 RGB setup guide. How to do firmware reset, what you get in it, etc, etc. Yeah, just simple stuff, really. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's in Spanish, different language. It tells you some stuff, yeah. So that's that. I'll just move these out of the way. This is the cable of the keyboard, so it's a braided cable. Braided cable. Hasn't got gold connectors. Not really a big deal. And then it's got a logo stamped on the back, so this one's for keyboard. Thing to focus. This one's for keyboard functionality. One sec. Oh. There we go. This one's for keyboard functionality, and that one is for the USB pass-through. And that's the keyboard itself. So this is the new version with the aluminium finish and the new Corsair logo there. So this is the new Corsair logo. So you did have that Corsair Gaming older logo where it's like everyone will criticise it saying it looks like a tramp stamp, which it did. So they have changed that, and that is what it looks like now. So you've got a really nice brushed aluminium finish, and this is the new Corsair sales logo, which has changed slightly from the older logo, a little bit more modern, a little bit sleeker. I like it. It's a lot better than the tramp stamp thing anyway. So yeah, you don't get any macro keys actually dedicated on the board. You have to look at the K95 for that. You do get like volume up, down, and you get a mute button. And then you've got stop, skip. So you do get those keys, which is pretty cool. On the Osmium that I have back there, you do have to use the function key for those. But it has got 5 dedicated macro buttons anyway. So you've got a Windows lock key for a gaming keyboard, and then you've got your brightness indicator for your LEDs that actually has on the RGB. So obviously, if I take this off, and then you'll see that they are Cherry MX red switches. And they're just as easy as that. You can take them off, put them back on. That is it. Nice click sound. Actual keyboard there. If I flip it over, you can see it says some stuff on the label. Plastic back. You've got the 2 feet there, and you've got feet in the corner there as well, and little rubber standoffs there if you just want to light for that. Alright, so I'm just going to plug it in. Oh wait, there we go. So we do have the BIOS reset, BIOS selector, so you can change, I'm guessing, the modes. I didn't actually see what that was for. I'm guessing it's like a firmware thing. I'm just going to plug it in, and you can see what it looks like with all the lights lit up. Alright, so I just plugged it in there. Already installed the Corsair utility driver. And as you can see, its default spec, default color is Vegas Baby. So yeah, it's a very nice even glow. Already got some of my greasy fingerprints on it, but it does look very impressive. I probably won't put it on something this crazy myself personally. On the setting, I'll probably have like a slow, colourful pulse. But you can do all sorts with the software in terms of lighting effects. And it's quite easy to use. I'll just switch to the computer so you can have a look. Okay, so this is the Corsair software that you can get. It's called the, I think it's called the Corsair Gaming Q software. So it's already picked up the K70 RGB, and there lets you pick any key and assign different things to it, which is pretty smart. If I go on lighting here, and it gives you a live demo of what it looks like at the moment. Now, if I just go on effect, these are some of the preset ones. I can change this to, this is a pretty cool one. Which one is it now? Let's have a look. Type lighting ripple. I change to that. As you can see, all the lights are off on the keyboard. But if I press one, look at that. And it changes different colours on what you press. And it also gives you a demo there of what's going on. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool feature. And you can create your own lighting effects if you go on advanced settings and have a play around there. Then you've got these, you got spiral rainbow, which it was set to before. You've got rainbow wave, so it changes up and down. It's a very progressive one as well, never looks odd while it's doing it. Visor, kind of like a Knight Rider feel. You've got rain, where it just kind of trickles down in different colours. Got colour shift. What's that do? Oh, yeah, just changing colours, you know, slowly. It's pretty cool. And you change the brightness there, so you can turn it off. That's pretty smart. Colour pulse. So yeah, just breathes and changes colours. So we've got colour wave again. Just changes, you know. And then type lighting key. So if I just press one, I could press H E hello, and then it'll just fade out. Look at that. You know. And subscribe. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and don't forget to subscribe.